Because, yes, he's got another 3 years, but it will be his final 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, there is talk that there is going to be one of the potential issues that he might face is there's going to be a legitimacy or who is going to follow him after his final term now. So, I mean, that could be something that potentially bogs down any reform changes that he's looking to bring in, especially towards the later end of this last term.
So does this result change anything for you in terms of what you're doing investment-wise on the market?
Well, I think it's... out of everything that he's trying to do, there's two main topics that I think are of significant interest. I mean, one is the constitutional reform, and the other is the work labour reform policies that he's trying to push through. On the constitutional reform, I mean, it's very, very interesting. I mean, where Japan sits as far as its self-defence force goes, it's quite an interesting topic because they don't actually technically exist. The self-defence forces in Japan only came about in 1950 when the American troops that were stationed in Japan were sent off to go and fight in the Korean War, and they're actually a part of the police force. They were originally raised as a reserve police force, and since that time they've kind of lived in this very grey region. So you can't really blame Abe for wanting to legitimise, and that seems to be all that he's wanting to do, is to amend Article 9 of the Constitution that actually says that Japan has the right to self-defence and it has a self-defence force. Because in its current form, the Article 9 is essentially just a ban on Japan having a standing army and engaging any kind of warlike events.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.